We thought it would be fun. 4 of us, Ben, Chloe, Sam, and me. We decided to attempt a 72-hour non-stop gaming challenge in Ben's basement. We survived on energy drinks, junk food, and stubborn pride. By the second day, none of us were thinking clearly. Around our 48, the basement felt wrong. We kept hearing sounds that weren't there. Our eyes burned, our hands shook, and everything felt unreal. Still, we pushed forward. At our 60, Chloe spoke up. "Does anyone else see that dark stain near the washing machine?" We all turned to look. In the far corner of the basement, where the light barely reached, there was a thick black smear on the wall. It wasn't a normal shadow. It looked oily, heavy, and far too dark, about the size of a suitcase. Ben swore it hadn't been there earlier. Sam joked that it was sleep deprivation. That explanation felt safer than the alternative, so we ignored it and kept playing. By our 70, we couldn't ignore it anymore. The stain had grown taller. It wasn't flat now, but it had shape. It stood upright like a figure, taller than a man, wider at the top, as if it were wearing a hat. It had no face, no arms, no legs, but it felt aware. It moved, I whispered. The shape was no longer in the corner. It had crept closer along the wall. That's when we stopped. Whatever this was, it wasn't exhaustion anymore. Terrified, we shut everything down and collapsed into sleep. We slept for 14 straight hours. When we woke up, we felt normal again. Clear-headed, embarrassed. We laughed about how badly sleep deprivation had messed with us and went upstairs to make breakfast. Ben entered the kitchen first and froze. "It's here," he said quietly. In the corner near the trash bin was the same black smear. Same size, same shape, same impossible darkness. It had followed us. From that moment on, it never left. The thing wasn't a shadow. It was a stain on reality itself. We discovered rules soon after. It only appeared fully solid when all 4 of us were together. If one person left the room, it became thin and smoky. When the 4th person returned, it instantly regained its solid black form. We tried to destroy it. Bright lights didn't work. The darkness swallowed them, making the room feel even darker. Ben threw a wrench at it. The wrench passed straight through and hit the wall. When he picked it up, a thin black line coated the metal, like residue. The thing couldn't be touched, but it could touch the world. 3 days later, things escalated. We were sitting in the living room when Sam suddenly screamed. He wasn't looking at the corner. He was staring at his laptop. On the screen was a massive black smear, identical to the one in the room. The figure tilted slightly, as if pointing at the computer. The mouse cursor shook violently over the stain, moving on its own. The thing wasn't just watching us anymore. I unplugged everything. The screen went dark, but the stain remained, faintly glowing on the glass. We panicked and separated, believing that breaking the group would weaken it. I drove hundreds of miles away and stayed alone in a motel. For the first time, I felt safe. After a day, I checked my phone. There was a group chat I didn't remember creating. I received a message from Chloe saying it's still here. Then a message from Ben. "Mine's in the bathroom now. It left something behind." And then from Sam. "It's blocking my bedroom door. I can't get out." Then a final message appeared from an unknown number. "You left. That was a mistake. Now I don't need all 4 of you." The text bubble began to bleed black at the edges. I looked up. In the corner of the motel room stood the figure. Solid, dark, and waiting. It had followed me. And this time, it wasn't leaving.